10 animals we thought were extinct. Number 10. The little pygmy possum. The little pygmy possum was feared extinct on Kangaroo Island in South Australia after a fierce bushfire wiped out much of its vital habitat in 2019 through 2020. In November, when marsupial was found during a survey of bushfire-affected land, almost half of the 989,657-acre island was burnt in December and January of 2020. Number 9. The Kashmir musk deer. The Kashmir musk deer hadn't been seen on the rugged forested slopes of northeast Afghanistan in nearly 6 years after poachers hunted them to near extinction for their valuable scent glands. But in 2014, the endangered species was sighted in the area for the first time since 1948. Only males have tusks, and they use them during mating season to compete for females. Number 8. The goblin shark. This extremely rare shark lives in the depths of the oceans. Sightings are so uncommon they were believed extinct. It's now thought that they are plentiful, but live deep enough to avoid capture. The last one caught was in 2014 off the coast of Florida. Number 7. The bush-tailed possum. Decades after being wiped out in Western Australia's wheat belt region, bush-tailed possums are being reintroduced. 39 of the possums were taken into the region from Karakamia Wildlife Sanctuary, with 20 of those within a fenced nature reserve. The other 19 will be released outside the fence, where they may face confrontations with feral cats and foxes. Number 6. The pygmy tarsier. The pygmy tarsier is a nocturnal primate native to Indonesia. The animal was believed to have become extinct in the early 20th century. This belief was dispelled in August 2008. The first pygmy tarsiers found alive since the 1920s were found by a research team led by Dr. Sharon Gursky and PhD student Nana Groh from Texas A&M University. Number 5. Reindeer. Reindeer lived in Scotland thousands of years ago. Before the recent revival, they are thought to have been last seen in the 1200s. Herder Michael Yutzi brought a small herd from Sweden to the cool climate of Scotland in an unofficial reintroduction of the species. The herd has grown to 150 in recent years. Number 4. The Eurasian lynx. The Eurasian lynx has been extinct across Central Europe since the 1800s. The Eurasian lynx has returned to several countries, including Switzerland, France, Italy, Austria, and Germany. This is thanks to a series of reintroduction programs that began in the 1970s. The major threat to the Eurasian lynx are habitat loss and poaching. Other threats include agriculture, ranching, mining, roads, railroad, logging, and invasive species and diseases. Number 3. Beaver. Beavers were hunted to extinction in the UK around 400 years ago, and they were targeted for their meat, fur, and scent glands. The beaver were born to a family that has been reintroduced to a 6.7-acre enclosure on Holland Cotte Estate, which is managed by the National Trust, the first baby beaver to be born in Exmoor in the United Kingdom in 400 years. A video shows the kit swimming with its mom. It's estimated to be 6 weeks old. Number 2. The tequila fish. The tequila fish has successfully been reintroduced after disappearing from the Mexican wild in 2003 due to pollution and invasive species. Scientists at Michoacán University in Mexico received 5 pairs of the fish in 1998. And were able to develop a lab colony at the university's aquatic biology unit. After 4 years in artificial ponds, scientists were able to increase the tequila fish population to an estimated 10,000, 1,500 of which were released back into the wild. Scientists say since being reintroduced into the wild earlier this year, the fish are thriving and even reproducing in the river. Believed to be extinct, conservationists were able to bring the freshwater native back to the Chuchiclan River after a decades-long operation. And the number 1 spot for the top 10 animals we thought were extinct is number 1, the bum-breathing turtle. The bum-breathing turtle, or the Irwin's turtle, named after late Australian zookeeper Steve Irwin and his father Bob, first found the species, has been detected at many sites along the lower Burdekin River. The species hadn't been sighted in more than 25 years. The lost bum-breathing turtle detected in Queens Island for the first time, a turtle feared to be locally extinct, has been found to be plentiful enough to be shedding its DNA all over the Australia's highest discharge river. Researchers from James Cook University used a revolutionary DNA detection method to discover the Irwin's turtle. It's among a number of freshwater species which uses its cloaca to breathe while underwater. Under the right conditions, some turtles can get 80% of their oxygen needs this way. Right now, the turtles are in even more danger. The scientists fear that they will head towards faster, more oxygen-rich waters since their current habitat is no longer ideal. There's only one problem. There's a dam on the May River that's blocking their path. A campaign to stop the dam has been commissioned. And that was the top 10 animals we thought were extinct.